Yeah, I'm back again. This time on the flat Earth topic, I'm going to talk about the stars, in which case they do not match up to the flat Earth model at all, no matter how much tweaking you may do. That they are exactly what you should see on the globe Earth model, no matter how many times flat Earthers say otherwise. Okay, so look, I'm right here, up in Wales. Okay, so I'm looking at the celestial north. Go forward in time, and they rotate anti-clockwise. I'm going to look south, even though I can't see the celestial south. Go forward in time, you can obviously tell they are rotating, clockwise. Okay? Now, many of the arguments from flat earthers, and I've seen one from Jeranism himself, that the reason why you see this is because you live in a tunnel. It's like a tunnel, it just goes up the wall, up the wall. You might have seen that video. But the only way for that to work is for you to get this phenomenon if there are 2 points in which things are rotating. On the globe Earth model, we do, which is the South Pole and the North Pole. Or, to put it correctly, the Polaris and the Celestial South. Now, on the flat Earth, there is no such thing. So this is where the flat Earth model in Star Trails kind of falls apart. Okay, this is me in the south. Now, people in the south, people in the north, I should say, sorry. That's a bit of a mistake. People in the north have never seen any stars that are below the equator. Okay, it's just the way the stars work. So, let's go, here I am in the south. Let's go down, 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 down. There we go, pops into view. About there. Done. Now go forward in time, as I said before. They go clockwise. Go back to the North Pole. There we are, still just about in view because I'm on the equator. Go forward in time, anti-clockwise. This kind of thing you do not see on the flat Earth model. Ever. At all. Because it doesn't matter where you are on the flat Earth globe. Flat Earth globe? What am I saying? The flat Earth model. Okay. Anywhere here. Right here. If you looked directly south, what you'd see is this. And you'd see that no matter where you are. And I'm saying that this effect would be utmost prominent in Argentina. Right? I'm not going to go to the South Pole because flat earthers say that doesn't exist. So I'm going to go to a country where it does obviously exist. Right? This is down here, probably near Tierra del Fuego. Down at the bottom end of Argentina. If you look directly south from there, you'd see this. But you don't see that at all. What you see from Tierra del Fuego, or at the bottom end of Argentina, is this. So look, you look up and there's the South Pole. There's the celestial south. So on the flat Earth model, that makes very little to no sense whatsoever. Go north again, go forward in time, still rotating anti-clockwise. So there's the problem again. And these are observable. These can be observed right now, anywhere in the, all stars can be observed anywhere in the world. Okay, so let's go to the little meaty part. I'm going to go straight back to the equator. So when they're just about mostly visible. Okay, so there's the north and there's the south. Okay, what I'm going to do now is look west. As you can see, Go forward in time. I'm on exactly on the equator to get the best kind of observational result. Alright? Go forward in time. The stars go almost, if you look directly west on the equator, go straight down in a straight line. And they go down past the horizon. Okay? Go down straight past the horizon. This is not possible on a flat Earth, and also with what I'm about to say next, pretty much debunks the idea that it's an infinite plane. Because if there's an infinite plane, there's no way something can go down and then back up. You know, in terms of the rotating cosmos. Okay? So look, you look west, stars go down past the horizon. So let's focus on a constellation here. This is the constellation Serpens. Okay? So this is here. Go forward in time, it goes down, down, down. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is look east. Go forward in time, and now you'd notice that the stars are coming up that way. Okay? So let's wait for the constellation Serpens to come back up. This might take a time for obvious reasons. And there we are. There's the constellation Serpens. And I might add, the other way around. So it's upside down and facing the other way. That is not possible on the flat Earth model, but makes absolutely perfect sense on the globe. But this is a subject which many flat earthers tend to ignore. Earth, you know, they always like to use their favourite phrase, perspective. Okay? So, you know, keep on going forward in time, forward in time. Let's go back over here. And like I said, with the stars coming back up the other direction right behind you, that means that it's not perspective, because that's not how perspective works. And also that completely debunks the concept of it being a infinite plane. Because if it was an infinite plane, there'd be no horizon for anything to go down past and then come back up behind you, because that's not how it works. Okay, so let's keep on going forward in time. Oh no, need to go to the east. So there's Serpens. Okay, so let's go west, coming down, down, down. Okay, this is perfectly observational. This is what you see on the globe Earth, or should I just say the Earth. And there we have it. There's Serpens again, pointing the other direction and the other way up, ready to make its journey around the other end of the Earth. Now we're on the equator, so when the Earth turns, this is exactly what we see. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now I'm going to cover a subject of what stars you see, depending on where you are on the globe, what hemisphere you're on. So let's go back up to where I am now in Wales. Okay, there's the North Pole. Okay, now I'm going to go over to here in America. So the Northern Hemisphere, there's the North Pole. I'm going to go over here in Russia. There's the North Pole. I'm going to go down here in France. There's the North Pole. And I'm going to go over here to Japan. There's the North Pole. And come here to some part of Africa. You know, there's the North Pole, which I should say the celestial north. Okay? Now, on the when you go past the equator into the South Pole, okay, here's the South Pole, stars rotating that way, go to, so I've just gone from South Africa to South America. There's the South Pole, and all the same stars still around it. Go forward in time. There we are. Now let's go to Australia. There's the celestial south, rotating around the same stars. And let's go to New Zealand. And there's the celestial south, rotating around the same stars. This is not possible on the flat Earth model. Absolutely impossible at all. Right? This is the model they use. Now, on this model, if everybody looked south that was in the southern hemisphere, if you're in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa and South America, if they all looked south, you would all be looking in different directions. That is not possible on the flat Earth model. It just is not. Doesn't matter how you look at it, you can't use your old arguments of perspective and all this kind of thing. It's just not possible. Because that means looking this way, this way, this way, and this way, all looking south. They apparently, in reality, as we know, when they look south, they are able to all see the celestial south rotating clockwise around the same star, and the same stars rotating around that pole. On the flat Earth model, that is not possible, because you'd have to have several different areas of space all rotating in the same direction, but in different areas. They even use it. See, this is the map that they say is the flat Earth map discovered in a library. Forgotten evidence. It's, you know what I mean? All this kind of stuff. This is obviously from a different kind of, another YouTuber that's debunked flat Earth. But this map, is also said to be mathematically and scientifically correct. It's because it's a projection, which is why it's mathematically correct. It's not because it's flat. Okay? So this is where, the flat Earth really does well and truly kind of break down. And it doesn't get any better from here. The flat Earth, doesn't matter where you follow the stars, it does not add up. Like I said from before when we were in Argentina. On this model, doesn't matter where we look at it from, we would see this phenomenon in terms of looking at the stars. It won't matter. Oops, sorry, pardon me. It won't matter if we were in Wales, where I am from now. If we look directly south, or opposite to north, this is what we would see. And this is what we do not see. So many flat earthers now have to come up with an amazing response to this video in terms of things that they have to make up something again. But as far as I'm concerned, and many people are concerned, and what astrologists concerned, is that the motion of the stars make very little to no sense on the flat Earth model. They make no sense at all. Even if, like, the stars were in the shape of a globe and the flat Earth was in the middle, it doesn't matter which way they were rotating, this is not what we see. Because there would always be stars on the flat Earth map that would be hidden. So this kind of subject all taken care of, and hopefully I can make a better video without very little mistakes as this one. Okay, thank you very much, and good night.